Gogo nomkhulisa kwasendoda lesugogo Bathini Mbatha umavula kuvala emzini amadoda u-anti usho locksmith uqobo. Itopic namhlanje ithi Gogo, I can't keep the job. And the question is, why can't you keep a job? Gogo, 3 months, 4 months is enough. Maximum period I've worked, it was 1 year. Munye 1.5 years, or munye 2 years. Most of the people that come, it's less. Oh, Gogo, Gogo, I've tried everything. My last job, I gave it up. I've resigned. I just got fed up and everything. And as soon as the little I came out with its finish, that's it. I have to go back to the market, go back to look for a job. And in the I always get a job. But this time around, oh, Gogo, it's tough. It's tough, Gogo. Gogo, please help me. I don't know what to do anymore. I've tried many things. I won't lie to you. I've been to many people. It's just that I'm getting desperate. Not just that I want to shop around. I'm not that kind of a person. But Gogo, I'm getting desperate. Gogo, I'm sus. Gogo, help me. Kandele Adoma. I was talking to my pastor. I'm attending church cells. I'm attending everything you can think of, but we are like Gogo answers. Well, guys, the first thing that you need to do when you start working is to uphahla for that job. Obviously, there are things that you do before you get a job, and in terms of uyapahla, or you're using some medication, or you're attending some prayer meetings, you pray together as a group and everything. I'm talking about you now got that job. You need to continue doing whatever you were doing before you got that job. The reason I'm saying that is many people, they pray for a job, but when they get it, they forget about how they got that job. So it is very important ukuthi you pray for the job, and when you got a job, you continue praying for that job, or you continue using whatever you used to get that job ukuthi to continue helping you. How so? If ever bowuphahla, you're using your combo, yellow and blue combo, and then you now got a job, go back to that combo and say, I got a job now, please help me to keep this job. I want to stay in this job. I want to be settled. I want to settle in this job. I want to grow in this job. There is growth in this company. I want to grow with this company. Because if you don't do that, ingilosi yako gets confused. They got you a job, and you're no longer telling them now what you've got a job. I'm not saying go and say thank you, but you're simply going to say, yes, you gave me what I wanted for. Now I'm asking you to give me strength to keep this job. But you need to do a self-introspection. What makes you leave these companies? Why can't you stay for at least 2, 3, 5 years in each company? What makes you lose interest in the company? Maybe when you get to the company, so you get bossy, you become full of yourself, you want to be in charge, you want to grow and exceed people that you found there. Maybe you've got a bad attitude towards your job. Maybe you don't respect your job. Maybe you're doing everything in your powers to keep that job. You attend everything, lalela. You do everything it takes to keep that job. You get there in time. You're the last one to leave the company. You meet the targets. You respect your seniors, all the people that you report to, even the people that report to you. Maybe you're the supervisor or a manager. You're the good boss and everything. Whatever the reason might be. Because if it's positive, you might say, I don't know what to do. Phahla for it. Talk to your ancestors about it. If you were praying, continue praying about it. If it's negative, change your attitude first before you ask for that company, before you ask your ancestors to keep you in that company, to make sure that you don't leave that company overnight, before you are ready to leave that company. Change your attitude. If you were using umuti, or you used umuti to get that particular job, go back to your a person that helped you. Go back to your traditional healer. Go back to your prophet and say, I got a job. I got what I wanted, what I came here for. Now I want you to help me to keep it. I want kunabantu laba emsebenzini. Have you seen? You'll never do anything. You go to the big bosses and talk bad about them. They will never fire them. They are there and everything. Why? They are consistent in whatever that they've used to get them the job. There's a guy who was talking about this old man who used to pray so much. This guy, when you walk into the factory, you can hear that man praying. He's so dedicated. He's so involved. He's so deep in prayer and everything. He did not stop what helped him to get into a company. But Tina, we get into a company and then we change. Sometimes you had to slaughter according to the advice from your dreams, or to advice from your traditional healer for you to get a job. Maybe they said, no, there's an ancestor that wants this and everything. You have done all of that. Lalela, you have done all of that. Go back to where to what helped you find that job, and tell them now I'm working. Please assist me to keep this job, and make a promise. I promise to do my best. I promise to do my duties. I promise to respect my seniors. I promise to change my attitude. I promise to improve from what I was, from being a good employee. I promise to do my best to continue to be the best in the company like I did last, but I don't know how I lost my job. And what next? What last? Keep your promise. You said to your traditional healer, Gogo, I want to work hard. I want to, now I'm thinking, Gogo, about my pension fund. Now, Gogo, my mind is there and everything. Make sure you keep it. Make sure you keep your promise. Make sure you do what you've promised your pastor, your ancestors, your traditional healer, you'll do. Keep that promise. And when you see this is what happened the last time I've resigned, even if not the last time, but that other time when I resigned to that other company, or when I was fired to that other company, this is what happened. This is how it started. Act. Stand up and act. Act towards it. Stop it this time from happening. How can you make sure what you stop it from happening? Because you are focused. You are focused. You are now analyzing every move you make, everything you say. When you're sending the email, you read it 3 times before you press the send button. You make sure that you make, there's records of your performance and everything, the projects that you do, everything that you do, you are focused. You are now able to see, okay, this is what happened the last time. Here it is, it wants to happen again. And make sure tell yourself, not this time around. It will never happen this time around. I'm going to leave this company when it's the right time to leave, and I'm going to leave this company well. There's a video that is coming that says, before you resign. We'll continue on that video. Gogo Bathini Mbatha. Please don't forget, if you want to make a booking, 0357995703. There is no cell number that we are using for booking. If it's not a landline, 0357995703, then it's a scam. Chozan.